So this video is going to be kind of controversial because all I can say is you might not like me after you watch this video, and that's fine, because I'm just gonna be honest with you, and y'all need honesty on here. I'm tired of watching all these reviews on this WAP, the WAP video, or the song in general, and everyone's giving this positive energy like, yes, like this is so amazing, like yes, I need this in my life. You don't need it in your life, actually, and it is altering your mindset. And you think you're grown enough to listen to music like that and not be affected by it, but you're not. You're not. Sorry. I know you thought you were grown. Like, I know you woke up this morning at 6 a.m. You got to work by 8 a.m. You put on your nice clothes. You know, you showered, you put on a little perfume. You know, you clocked in on time. So I know you think you're grown. You know, you got your little place now. You know, I know. But you're not. You're not. First of all, I'm going to share a video with you guys that I saw online. I'm just going to share the video with you guys.
And I feel bad for a lot of these women coming up, because it's like they don't even know what's right, man. The people they look up to is screwed. Their minds are completely screwed up. You know what I mean? Setting all type of bad examples, man, for these young women. And I got a daughter. You feel me? I got a young daughter, man, and I gotta keep her on track. I gotta keep her mind right, man, because she's coming up in a generation now where not only the music is screwed up, man, everything's screwed up. You feel me? So I'm really gonna have to keep her in line. And I mean, that video, I mean, there's a lot of music that's put out, you know, speaking on the same, you know what I'm saying? But that song just came across my feed. I listened to it, and I'm just like, this is a prime example of what's wrong with a lot of these women, man, and their mindset. Sitting there praising that bullshit.
This video is kind of viral right now, and a lot of people are disagreeing with him. This is what I hate about 2020 and just like the world in general. Anything that is just completely just free-spirited and just free-spirited, I don't care, like, let's do this, I'm down for whatever, is just okay. And then the people who have certain beliefs and values are always looked at like they're just being so judgmental, or like they're always judged because they have values. And I don't understand that. Like, you can be as free-spirited as you want. So be free-spirited enough to understand that other people have different views and other people have different values and morals that they stand by, just like you do. I'm sorry that my hair is a mess, guys. I haven't done my hair yet. I'm just on here trying to film. Yeah, so he basically says that, you know, the song is sending out a bad message to women in general, and on top of that, he has a kid. And to me, as a sensible, you know, I'm not even gonna say sensible because everyone's entitled to their own views, but you know, I'm just understanding of where he's going with that. And there's one girl who was just like, well, the song isn't made for kids, it's made for adults anyway. So yeah, if you don't want this message to be sent out, then don't let your kids listen to it. And I'm like, first of all, you're a child, because you listen to that and you actually think they talking about something. Like, you're a child. You need to grow up. So I just want people to understand that this song isn't going to change the fact that, like, you slept with him and he still doesn't want you. Like if you actually apply this song to your real life, just tell me about a time when you did everything sexually for a man and he stayed around and actually loved you though and appreciated you. I mean, like, tell me about that time. Like, I'm all like the Mimi Foss meme. Like, I'm all ears, but I don't think you can give me that story, because it's. And I know the song is like, you know, a boost of confidence, like, okay, like, I'm her, like, period. I've never heard that story where, you know, your parts, kept someone around. It doesn't work that way. So I wish that people would understand like that this music is so brainwashing and ridiculous sometimes. And I listen to all types of music. There was some Cardi B songs that I liked. There's some Megan Thee Stallion songs that I've liked. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, come on now. Like, it's just some stuff that it's just like no substance to, and it's just like you got girls out here really twerking to that and really feeling those lyrics and really thinking that that's how you keep a man, and that if a man spends money on you, then you're valuable now. That's just the only way he knows how to express himself. That's the only way he knows how to keep a woman. So he's just as lost as you are, because you think that your privates can keep him and he thinks that his cash can keep you, and y'all are just two lost human beings who never get to the root of y'all's inner issues, and you're just in each other's lives, but there's no depth to the relationship. And that's just sad. Like, that's really that's the world we're living in, where women are showing off what a man's doing for them, and they think and they know it's not love. At the end of the day, they're still feeling neglected. They're still feeling like they're not valuable, and you can see that in the type of stuff that they put online. The types of things that they're posting. Like, if they felt like they were catered to in the way that they needed to be, then they wouldn't portray themselves in the way that they do. And I'm just being 100 with y'all. Like, don't shoot the messenger, bro. I'm just trying to give you the real, because no one's gonna tell you that, and that's really the problem. I think that's the problem. Everyone's gonna tell you women can wear what they want, women can feel the way that they want it, they can do this, and okay, fine, do it. Live your life that way, think that way your entire life, and really just understand that if you're looking for substance, that type of mindset won't get you there. And I just want y'all to understand that, if you're looking for just materialistic things, if you're just looking for material things, if you're just looking for, surface level relationships, then the mindset that you have is fine. You're good. Like, keep going with that. But if that's not what you're looking for, then you need to hear me out really quick. Because listening to that music and then taking on that mindset and really thinking that your vagina is gonna get you somewhere in life it might get you an OnlyFans account. You might get a couple people paying $20 a month, to see you. That's cool, whatever. But I mean, like what do you really want in life? And when you think about it and you really get down to the root, if you really want a good, wholesome life, if you really want to feel valued, if you really want those things, then that type of music and those type of women aren't gonna help you get there. And that type of music isn't fulfilling to a person with that type of goal. If you really look at the relationships that they've had, then you honestly can see where I'm going with this. You can see that, Cardi, she's not in the best relationships. We've all heard all that stuff about Offset, or whatever his name is. We've all heard it. We've heard it all. If you haven't, go Google it. We know what type of stuff she's going through, but she's making this music and just setting y'all up for failure too. She's like, you know what, I'm going through this, I'm gonna let the next person go through this, because I really don't care. Like, she don't care about y'all. But I mean, I understand, like, 2020, this is the year to finesse and get as much money as you want and mess with as many dudes as you want, and as long as they paying you, you didn't get finessed, and just all this mess. Like, it's legit mess. And I feel sad for y'all, because like no one understands it. Like, everyone thinks that it's this like rebellious and free thing to do, and this like, I don't even know the words to say. Like, everyone thinks it's like this women empowerment type thing, and you're not empowering anything. Like, you're actually doing the opposite thing for yourself. Because when you start living your life the way that, you know, these artists are telling you to live your life, you realize that you just feel completely empty. And you feel used, and you feel like you're never appreciated, and you don't understand why. You can be the most beautiful person in the world. You can dress the nicest. You can be the most professional. You can have the most attractive man, and you can look amazing on the outside, but like what are you gaining at the end of the day? And I also want to touch on the Kylie Jenner thing, because everyone's kind of just mad at her because she didn't twerk in the video and all the black women twerked in the video, and I'm just like, what are you mad at her for? Did she come on set and say, I'm not twerking, but I want everyone else in this video to twerk, and I'm just gonna stand there and look pretty and make y'all look stupid? She didn't say that. I'm pretty sure she didn't say that. So don't be mad at her because she chose not to twerk, or whatever the case may have been. I don't know the whole truth behind it, but I know she definitely didn't try to make black women look bad. No, you're making yourself look bad. If you think you look bad, you're making yourself look bad. That's it. I like, personally, I know a lot of people don't like the Jenners, a lot of people don't like the Kardashians, but if you're looking at it from like a logical perspective, like, where was she at fault? Someone put her in a position to play that role, and she played the role. So why are you mad at her? I don't know. I'm just saying, I think it's just so much that goes into, you know, this music. I think a lot of us believe that we're not influenced by this stuff, and we just think that it's just music. But, you know, I don't know if I'm getting old or what, but I personally don't want to hear that. Because if you look at your personal life at the end of the day, you know that that's not true. Like, like, just reflect on your personal life and tell me if what they're saying in that song is true. It's not. It's not. You know, in the moment, it might feel true. You know, you wait over time and you've given a man everything that he asked for, you know, sexually, you know, you've cooked for him, you've let him drive your car, everything you can think of that you've done for someone, and they're gone about their business by now. They've used every ounce of you they possibly could use, and they're gone. So I can't wrap my head around, like, how this is entertaining to y'all. Like, how is it entertaining? And I think a lot of it is just, like, when things are trending and when everyone's hopped on this bandwagon, then you feel the need to, even if you don't even feel that way, and then you just start to feel that way because you've hopped on the bandwagon so many times that now you think this stuff is okay. Whereas, you know, if you would have been yourself the whole time and you stuck with your values and your beliefs, it wouldn't have been like that. And it's hard in a world where, you know, social media controls so much of our mindsets, and, you know, comes down to what we say, comes down to what we wear, it comes down to how we deal with our personal life. Like, it's real out here, it's brainwashing out here, and if you can't see that, I don't know what planet you're living on. Like, this is the life, this is the world we're living in, where, you know, you're learning from what you're viewing online every day. Like, you may be getting educated in school, but like, you're scrolling on that phone all day, getting new knowledge all day, good or bad, taking in all this media that you think is just nothing, and before you know it, you're just a totally different person. You're trash. You met your wife already, but you played her because you think this is how you're supposed to go about a relationship, because you've been listening to Moneybag Yo all day, or you've been on Twitter all day, learning what your mindset should be like instead of developing real values. And I understand that it's hard, but I want people to understand that, like, this song ain't it. It's just not it. Like, I'm sorry, like, I hate to be the Debbie Downer. I hate to be the one girl who, I really don't hate to be that person, actually. I'm okay with being that person. I'm okay with being the person that, you know, isn't on that. Because there has to be someone who's not on it, because then who's gonna tell you about yourself? You're just gonna continue going about your life like things are fine, and you're gonna continue to feel empty and mistreated by men and people because you're giving too much of yourself. You're doing too much. I'm here to tell you, if you like that song and you're posting about stuff like that, if you're posting things like that, you gotta chill. Like, please. And I really went like from this video to that subject, but like, if you're following me, you know this all ties into one thing, and that's just that if you think that this song isn't sending out a bad message, then it is. It's a lot, because I am a young person too. I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm getting online talking about all this stuff and I've never done anything wrong, and I've never, you know, I don't want people to sit here and think that I'm this judgmental person. I'm coming from experience. I'm coming from learning things. And now with a new and improved mindset, I can look at these things and say, no, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to inform, and I'm here to uplift. Like this video, I'm not laughing, I'm not smiling a lot, but I'm uplifting because I'm telling you that you're more valuable than what you do sexually. You're more valuable than whatever amount of money this man spent on you. Like, you're more valuable than that. And if you feel like you're not being fulfilled in other ways, then you're not really getting the most out of life. You're not really experiencing all that God has for you, like all that you can have in life. I know y'all were looking for some reaction that was gonna be like, yes, like, oh my god, like Cardi was looking so good, like Megan was like, oh my gosh, don't let me forget Normani, bruh. Like, I know y'all were looking for that. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not that person. But I mean, I tell you, there's like 100 other videos that I can like refer you to that are gonna hype up that song. I'm just not gonna be the one to do it. Alright, that's all I got for y'all. Thank you so much for watching.